I've been productively wasting time. You might be too. Here's what I learned from 4,000 Weeks by Oliver Burkeman. So I'm a productivity addict. I've read all the books, the 4-Hour Work Week, Getting Things Done, Deep Work, and many, many more. I've spent years trying to hone my productivity system, only to now read 4,000 Weeks and realise perhaps I've been focused on the wrong thing. Here are 3 quotes from the book that have changed how I think about productivity. This quote hit me first. Time feels like an unstoppable conveyor belt, bringing us new tasks as fast as we can dispatch the old ones. And becoming more productive just seems to cause the belt to speed up. Reading further through the book, this next quote hit me especially hard. Our days are spent trying to get through tasks in order to get them out of the way, with the result that we live mentally in the future, waiting for when we'll finally get round to what really matters. Then this next quote was the knockout blow that destroyed all of my previous beliefs about productivity. One can waste years this way, systemically postponing precisely the things one cares about the most. So after reading 4,000 Weeks, obviously as a productivity addict, I was kind of rushing to get the summary out, but I took my time with this one and took a few long walks and then really thought about the words that I'd read and those 3 quotes in particular. And this is kind of one sentence that I'd summarize 4,000 Weeks with. I've been productively wasting time. How depressing, but Oliver does offer a ray of hope within the book and gives some tips around how you can start to, instead of focusing on productivity, focus on spending time in the moment, because really at the end of the day, the only moment is now. And he shares this great quote that encapsulates the approach that he suggests for how to live a more happier and present life. You get to spend your finite time focused on a few things that matter to you in themselves right now in this moment. So this is what I learned from 4,000 Weeks by Oliver Burkeman. Instead of focusing on getting through that to-do list and being as productive as possible, trying to get as much stuff done, just focus on the few things that really matter. And by society standards, many of these things are very ordinary. It's time with family, friends, a walk in the park. And in those moments, just giving your whole self to those and being fully present. That's what I learned from 4,000 Weeks by Oliver Burkeman.